These are tough times, with a public health crisis unlike anything we've seen in a century, and economic devastation having to shut down the daily activities of our lives. It's time for the legislature to do something about it. Hi, I'm Representative Roger Goodman from the 45th District, and in this Good Minute, we're going to talk about action the legislature just took to provide relief during this COVID pandemic. We're committed to providing relief so that many who have been hurt by the pandemic can get the relief they need. We just passed an early action COVID relief bill. The bill directs $2.2 billion that we received in federal assistance to help families and businesses through small business grants, healthcare and public health, housing and food assistance, and K-12 and child care aid. We're providing critical funding for struggling renters, small restaurants, family-run and neighborhood businesses, and communities who have been disproportionately affected. With these funds, businesses can recover lost revenue, families can get caught up on their rent, and keep food on the table, and vaccines will get to local communities. This funding package includes $618 million for vaccine distribution, for contact tracing and testing, and for epidemiology funding, so that we can vaccinate 45,000 people a day moving forward. We provided $240 million to continue much needed grants to keep small businesses afloat. We've provided $362 million in rental assistance, foreclosure assistance, and for small landlords to stay on top of their mortgages. We've provided $49 million in food and emergency cash programs and requirements for food banks to serve anyone who comes to their doors. We provided $668 million for our public school system to address the learning losses that students have suffered in the last year, and to keep teachers on the payroll, and to get us ready to bring kids back into the classroom when it's safe to do so. We've also provided $50 million in grants to child care centers to ensure that they remain open. We're allocating $66 million for long-term care and developmental disabilities, taking care of our loved ones who are most vulnerable. We've wasted no time in providing much-needed relief to struggling families, to businesses, to schools, and to our vulnerable communities. It may not be enough, and it's only a first step, but we're going to continue in this legislative session to step up again and put this public health crisis behind us, and to foster a strong economic recovery going forward. I'll be coming to you every so often with these good minutes on issues that the legislature is considering. It's an honor to represent you in the legislature, and I'll see you again soon.